In tonight's Unsolved California, little is known about what happened to Barbara Ann Smith back in 1991. Now, she was pregnant when she was murdered and then left behind in a South Stockton elementary school. And this is the only photo investigators and her family have. Her sister wants to make sure her case is never forgotten, and ABC 10's Madison Wade has her story.
Tucked in the thousands of rows at the rural cemetery in Stockton, you'll find the headstone belonging to Barbara Ann Smith and her baby. She was born in 1962 and was killed in 1991, pregnant with a baby girl. She was 29 years old.
She was our baby sister. She was the baby of the family.
Gloria Tyson is Barbara Ann Smith's half-sister, but she says that's just a formality.
Even though we still never talked about being a half-sister or half-brother. We were always just a sister and brother.
Gloria heard from Barbara 1 week before her murder.
She called me and she said, you know, you're going to be really, really proud of me.
She called to say she was changing her life around. Then 1 week later, her body was discovered.
It was a call that I never would have ever expected.
Sometime in the afternoon, approximately 1:15, we received a call of a deceased person on the grounds of one of the elementary schools in South Stockton.
It was Saturday afternoon, August 17th, 1991, when detectives from Stockton PD got a call that there was a body found on Van Buren Elementary School behind a portable classroom right here. Things look a lot different 30 years later, but this is where detectives say the body of 29-year-old Barbara Ann Smith was found. At the time, she wasn't wearing any clothes except for a pair of socks.
From the reports, it indicates that she was bludgeoned to death. What type of weapon was used, we don't know.
The way that my sister was beat, there were footprints on her stomach. Where her baby was, there were footprints. And I said that anyone that could do something so bad to a person, what could a person do to you that made you do something like that? And when she was found, they said she only had on a pair of socks.
According to reports filed by Stockton police, Barbara Smith was 7 months pregnant with a baby girl when she was killed. Her baby did not survive.
It was a full baby with hair, a full body, everything.
I asked Detective Cliff Johnson with Stockton Police what evidence they have. Was she sexually assaulted, given that she was found only wearing socks?
Her sexual assault aspect of it, that is a part of the investigation that I can't really discuss. It's ongoing, but an examination was conducted on the victim. It's possible that there is evidence there. Latent fingerprints were recovered from some of the items that were there, but the location is also an open area.
The forensic pathologist determined she was killed approximately 12 to 24 hours prior to her being found.
There are witness statements that say that she did at one point in time get a ride from someone, but then there are witness statements that say after that point in time she was seen walking by herself and or with someone else.
There are a lot of unanswered questions. More than 30 years later, Gloria is still searching for answers.
The thing that hurt me the most is when I tried to reach out and find out, you know, just what happened. Is anything going on with the case? It was just like I was just pushed to the side. It was just like the cold case.
Detective Johnson assured me this case is open, and even an investigator with the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office is looking into it.
It's what people remember at this point, and it's what they're willing to say at this point.
Gloria carries the pain and loss with her every day, wondering why this happened to her little sister.
I started blaming myself. And that maybe if I would have continued to talk to her every day until she got into whatever she needed to do, maybe I could have helped her. Maybe she could have came to my home or something. But it just didn't happen.
And if you know anything about this case, you are urged to call the Stockton Crime Stoppers. Their number is 209-946-0600, and you can remain anonymous. The reward is $10,000.